There is so much stuff going on my screen right now. Lordy, lordy, help me. Oh, God. I'm such a mess. Yo, what's up, build? Wow, God, you're quick. Let me just share the stream out with the world. We're going to have to shout out Discord. This one's going to be... It's going to be a bit messy tonight, guys. It's going to be a bit messy. We're going to be... Alright, though. Landlord content... at everyone at stream. We've got a few different things to do tonight. We're going to partially be going through... Well, what are we going to be partially going through? All sorts of stuff, okay? All sorts of stuff. We're going to be doing some world building. We're going to be finding some, some medieval town music, medieval town ambience. Sure. Yeah, fuck it. Let's get a copyright strike. Let's go. What have we got here? Is this nice ambience? Okay, well, should we go for tavern music instead? I think that might sound a bit nicer. There we go. I think that's just fine. Okay, so anyway, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be going through some mid-journey art creation mixed in with, yep, there's some pictures of some goblins. Here's some goblins I've been making. These aren't actually the goblins I'll be using because they didn't quite work. I'm currently reformatting files that are all PNG, and I've been wondering where my hard drive's been going, and, well, that's why. So I've got GIMP currently batch processing files. Basically, we were going to be doing the campaign tonight, but I haven't been able to just set up the foundry stuff. So what I've got thus far are about 20 blacksmiths. That's how many tokens I've got thus far. So we're doing okay, and this is how I like to make stuff, okay? I like to have everything. And I mean everything. I like too much stuff. I like to just have a world there that I can just drag and drop, and then my prep is done for each session, and then I can just play and enjoy and have fun and not worry too much about the woes and the troubles and the oh woe with me, I haven't got a thing for this session. It's like I've got 100 maps. I can make a thing for this session. So that's kind of got what we got. So what I can do in the meantime is I can pull up token art by doing so and be like, yo, here's a blacksmith. These guys are slightly less detailed. There's some of the earlier iterations that are a little bit more oil painting-ish. I kind of like them. Yeah, dwarf. These aren't actually the ones being used. Even the ones being used, I have a feeling you'll have the same complaint. But so that, for example, is one of the goblins. Well, that's one of my goblin shaman. These aren't. These aren't. Where's some more goblins? I like this one. This one was an attempted fanatic. It's really hard to get it to do pointy noses, though. It looks more like a puppeteer instead, though. I've been trying to do squigs. So this is an average night goblin that I'll be using. This one's got a bent spear. You know, poor him, bent spear, hard life. But this is basically one of the night goblins I'll be using. You can't get them pointy enough is my problem. You can get ones with big nostrils. My nose is so big I have to sneeze, but theirs is not. But these are fine for me personally. I know they should be bigger in Warhammer canon, but it's like, well, I'm just going to be taking artistic license here. Because I'd be spending forever and a day to try and get them right. So, but anyway, these are quite happy with these goblins. Yeah, unfortunately you can't tell it to just make the nose bigger. Like, this is already with the prompt of big nose. But yeah, I'm perfectly fine with these. Trial and error, Roland. Loads of trial and error. I have done artist tags in the past, but at the moment, not so much. I've been doing a load of squigs. Let me see if I can find a reasonable squig for you. There's a reasonable squig. Like, yeah, it's not exactly the same as Warhammer. That's fine. I also can't be done for copyright because it's kind of like a squig, but not really. And that's what AI does. AI art does stuff that's kind of like that. But yeah, like if you're going to be fussy about the details, like no, it's not. But that's fine. Okay. Well, I'm going to be going to. It's a good point. I'm going to be doing mostly foundry setup. I could swap the two around though, Vild. It's not a bad idea. Because what I'm going to be making effectively are character sheets for some of the NPCs. So that's why I've got this in this format. It's a good question though. Excellent question. Let me just see if GIMP is done. I've basically been biding my time. Let me see if this actually works. So I've clicked apply. My mods, farmers, fantasy art. There we go. What are we doing? Blacksmiths. I think I went for soldiers and militia. What have I gone for actually? Mercenaries. That's what we're going to do next. Mercenaries. Nope, we haven't processed the files yet. So we click apply. Always apply this decision of overwriting file. Yes. What could possibly go wrong? The squig, other squigs, try not to talk about. Yeah, fair enough. Right, so now that's converting stuff in the background. You might get some robot noises while it's doing stuff. Let's have a look. So basically, I'm here to keep you entertained today. I like this squig. Not that one. That one's kind of scary. I like this one. It's like a pufferfish squig, you know? It's not the best picture. It's really not, but that's the type of one you can be like, make me more variants of this, and maybe 100 down the line you'll get somewhere. I've tried spider riders. Good feckin' luck to anyone that wants to try and get a spider rider. I do actually have some night goblins I'm slightly happier with. We have to look back quite a way for those though. So here's an example of a night goblin I'm quite happy with. Pretty happy with that one. They suit my aesthetic at least, and this one I really like. I like them. I can't quite put my finger on it, but they look evil and sinister enough that I just really like them. I think they're awesome. So this one's kind of gone off on the colour side of things. But I like those goblins. And back to this one again. So I've got about 9 goblins I like. I tried to get it to do archers. Didn't want to do archers either. So, the short-nosed tribe. Look, my visual on canon is just going to be different. That's just going to be... The thing is with Midjourney is you're not going to get... Like, if you try and get orcs, you'll get something that looks more like a World of Warcraft orc. You're not going to get something that looks like what you want. So it's like, is it good enough? Yes, that's what you got to go for. With the archers, like, this is what you can expect. Just fucking arrows up your ass and... yeah, it just doesn't work. Chaos Tainted Goblins. Honestly, I'm just going to do a different spin on the world. Like, everything's going to be darker. My halflings are going to look evil. You know, it's... Yeah, exactly. Off-brand Warhammer. And also for copyright reasons, because I'm putting these images on my Patreon, and if it looked exactly like their stuff, I would probably have a knock on the door and I'd go missing. So that's a thing. Combat Hammer campaign. No, Investor Hammer. Right, there we go. Yeah, this is basically going to be off-brand Warhammer. That's a really good way of putting it. I like that. So that way I can't get in trouble. Yeah, my fanatics I've just given up with. These guys just haven't been working. How are we doing on the old image processing? It looks like it's getting there. Nearly ready to do some greatsword equipment and characters and make some names. I'm on 8 out of 12. Okay, nearly there. What should we do? Night Goblin. Well, let's just try Archer. Night Goblin Archer. Let's just try that and see how it goes. Yeah, I'm not expecting this to go well, but we'll just try it. We'll just try it. There's some more squigs. Oh, actually, one from here's not too bad. Yeah, let's do more versions of one here. Maybe four. Four's kind of quirky. I think one's good. I like one. Oh, fuck it. I'm going to do different versions of all of them. Combat Maul. So I'm going to try and go tough with the combat. Like, I don't want goblins to be a complete pushover. The goblin will be intimidating to fight against. Because, like, each to their own, you know. But I find the fantasy setting a little more twee than what I would like to do. So we're just going to be taking it a notch darker, you know. We're just going to be saying, okay, that's canon, but not my canon. Not today. Right, so now we should be able to go blacksmith. We should be able to create a new folder here. Mercenaries. We'll drag Dietra into the mercenaries. There we go. So obviously we'll change his bits and bobs in a moment. So he's going to be he's going to be a human male, because I don't think I've got any ladies yet to do. Not for soldiers, at least. I didn't go with that. We can get rid of that image path for now. Careers, combat trappings. We can get rid of artisan. So we're basically making a blank mercenary here. Talents, craftsman. We'll just get rid of everything. We'll just get rid of everything main. That's fine. That's absolutely fine. So now if we go for art, we can go back. We can go mercenaries. And we're not going for PNG. Oh no, it's not in the right place. It's all PNG files. Okay, let me just find out where my new folder of mercenaries have gone. Gypsy mercenaries. Where did it put the file? Where is it out? Users IR Osteo. Okay. Okay. We've got some file management to do. Being a GM, sometimes is a little bit on the tough side. Right, there we go. There we go, there we go. And we're going to cut these. We're going to go back to mercenaries. We'll go to paste. There we go. Now there's 2 of everything. That's fine. Go back. Go back to mercenaries. There we go. Landscape 1. Doink. So, few token artwork. Here's the gentleman. These are just going to be some mercenaries I have. Yes, Oxford did, to answer your question. And so we're going to give this guy some careers. What we'll do first is we'll duplicate, so we're ready there. Oh, we will need to do trappings as well. God, I should do that before duplicating. So let's go compendium. We'll go for items. No. I just want general items. Talent trait trappings. Okay, we've got trappings up. And we're going to go for careers. So base career for a mercenary. It's not going to be a soldier, is it? What's a mercenary going to be in terms of the career? It's going to be like, what the hell would lead to like a greatsword? Merc Captain Twin Rapier. I like the idea of having a pistol for him. Can't see one on his person, but it could easily be in his back pocket. Right, so what the hell is he? He's not going to be a guard, he's not going to be a hedge witch, a herald, a herbalist. I mean, he could be guard. Or he could have knight, maybe. Let's just check out the knight. What sort of career I want to give them. Like, he's technically not going to be a knight, though, so that's probably not the right one. Outlaw. Yeah, outlaw is maybe a good bet. It's going to be a little bow and arrow focused, though, I think, for what we want to do. Range, bow, gossip. Yeah. Duelist. I think a duelist. Duelist to me makes the most sense because we can go for dodge, endurance, heal, language, classical. I think a duelist makes sense. Yeah, he does look Marienburg, doesn't he? I really like him. So, yeah, I think we're going to go with duelists for now. Yeah, we could do cavalryman as well, couldn't we? There's one or two that are on horseback, so we're going to give him fencer at the very least, career, and he's going to have completed that. Yes, so that's going to be his basics, and then we're going to give him a rapier. He's going to have what else is he going to have? A sling bag, a main gauche. Sure, we'll just give him one of those as well. Leather armor, sure. Leather jack, leather jerkin, sure. Leather, doesn't have braces. Skull cap. He's got a hat. He's not really armoured, is he? He's not really armoured at all. I mean, is there leather there? Does that count as armour in medieval times? Probably not. Oh, he's a duelist. He's fine. He'll be fine. And let's just give him a pouch. There we go. Looks good. 3 loaves of bread and butter. Yeah, sure. Let's go full cannon. We'll give him a day's worth of rations. Set of erotic playing cards. Right, okay. I think that's him for now. He's going to be basic. Right, get rid of careers for a second. Let's just quickly see how the night goblins are coming along. Okay, here's another squig. I quite like that one. Need to trim the... Okay, we're still waiting for squigs, so you can just look at that squig in the meantime. So, Dietrich... Oh, well, this guy needs a new name. Ottmar Reisling. Sure. We're going to delete the additional. Boink, hide that. Delete the additional, and we're going to duplicate. Doink. Right, hide you. Your time has passed now, Landsknecht. Right, I'm really glad that these aren't in order at all. I'll just go through the order that they're here. We're now on 10. Okay, view his artwork. Okay, looks pretty badass, right? He's got an awesome hat at the very least, so that needs to happen. Let's give him a new name. Jonas Mukin. A big hat. A very big hat. Coat. He's going to have a coat. Probably a fine coat as well, but... and he's got a reasonable amount of fingers. Yeah, I like him. Oh, I tell you what we didn't do for Oddmar is we didn't give him random characteristics, stats and talents. There we go. So now he's got some. Now he's actually got some talents, and he's a fairly basic mercenary. I think most of these guys I would actually like to make level 2. So let's actually do that now. Duelist. There we go. Duelist number 2, so he looks a bit better, I guess. Not great willpower, eh? I'm just looking at the stats, so it's like, okay, he's going to run away from anything, but he's fairly good in combat. But I guess by the time you look at the actual skills, he's going to have melee basic 47, 52 for melee any. Like, it's not too bad, right? I think we'll make a couple like a captain and a little bit higher, but let's give him some different characteristics. Let's just wait till we get a better willpower roll. Oh, that strength is awful. 21 strength. 26. Oh, Jesus, 62? Fucking agility, 87. 96? This is madness. Why does this keep going up? If I just keep clicking it, it keeps going up. Okay, so this guy's broken. Let's just go back and fix some of these by putting 34 and 45 and 36. Yeah, the rest is fine. Okay, there you go. He's kind of boss. Let's lower a couple of these a tad. Toughness 67 is ridiculous, so we'll go for toughness 40. Right, there you go. He's not really got much in the way of he's not got much in the way of armor. So, right, Jonas, congratulations. Duplicate. Let's make another one. Right, what have we got here? Number 11. Let's give you a new name. Find out Raphael. Okay, what have you got, Raph? Oh, okay. Cheeky scars. He looks like he used to be a charlatan. Throw him at the party when someone needs dying. Yep, that sounds about right. Talents. Okay, ridiculous amount of talents. That's fine by me. We can keep him as the same, 2 rapiers. It's fine by me. These are just going to be a bunch of duelists. I might give a couple a greatsword though. Right, duplicate you. We're on to number 12. Oh, I like your hat. He's got beads. Got to be careful of him. Right, let's get rid of his rapier, and let's give him a bastard sword. There we go. That's just gonna sort of spice things up a little bit. Rego with the bastard sword. Right, what have we got next? 12 up to 13. We're steaming through. Okay, I like this guy's hat. He picked it up in Nippon. What are you going to have, sir? Donatus Attributed. A passwordless voice channel on Discord. Yes, I do, Doc. We're supposed to be having a session 0, so that's why I'm doing this on my own, because no one else showed up. So, let me double check that I'm in campaign, which is the one I'm supposed to be in. Yeah, I'm in campaign. I'm in the right one. I am in the right place. Right, let's look at goblins. I will come back to those in a moment. Okay, those goblins don't work. Yeah, the players were invited to show up today, but basically no one has, so, and I'm not going to bother chasing them. So this guy looks like he's got 2 rapiers, Donatus. Do we have two? Yeah, we've got two Donatus. So Rilke, there you go. He definitely doesn't have a bastard sword, though. He's just going to have a hand weapon. Ordinary hand weapon. Hand weapon. Could he have a gun? It looks a bit like a gun, but it's not. So let's go with stats there. There we go. Right. Duplicates. I might go through and give some of these some different stats. Different stats. Some different careers. That's what I'm thinking. Landsneck 14. There we go. Yeah, players can just drop in, hang out, and we can talk about the setting. I'm literally just coming up with stuff to pass the time.
Actually, while you mention it, I think I do have a character finalized.
Okay. What do you need to do?
I think we never turned the items, like my trappings, into actual items.
Okay.
For one. And
load on in. Let's get to work. You've got a character too. Do you have you have an NPC that you know, don't you? I need to actually write all of these down. I'm sure I do somewhere.
You said we don't know NPCs this time.
Right. Okay. Yeah, you missed that session. So you're going to have someone who you're the descendant of from Tarm. I think you were the descendant of the fencer.
Yes. Exactly.
Yes. And someone else that you have not seen in Tarm for many years, but someone else that you know.
Okay. A guard.
A guard. Okay, you know a guard. And my question to you is, what humorous, dastardly, or terrifying thing happened when you last saw the guard? Like, is there a memory? And by all means, ponder for a moment if you like.
Let's make it interesting. I bullied him back in school. We're from the same village in Mindenheim.
Okay. Fantastic. So you bullied a guard who now lives there. I'll be doing guards tonight, so we can find out which guard you bullied, and I'll add it to his notes.
Wouldn't always just want to have friends, right?
Yeah, definitely. Why make things easy for yourself? You're making things easy for me, GM wise. I'm going to give this guy a Zweihander. They all have daggers too. That kind of goes without saying, but they're so awesome that God, that's such a nice floppy hat. It's half feathers and half just floppy bit on the side. It's perfect. Give this man a new name. So, Raid Shadow Legends VPN. Yeah, has everyone here bought NordVPN? You don't have to. I'm not sponsored. I don't really care. Cool. That's my window, which could be a sponsor one day. Stay tuned. Stay tuned for potential sponsorage. Volker. Okay, we've only got one Volker. Duplicate Volker. I want to make some of them look a little bit... I want to make some of them tier 3, basically. So we're going to need to pick some of these that look a bit better. Oh! So this guy looks like a... Yep, he's going up a tier. You ain't going to want to fight him. Duel Master.
He does look sufficiently annoyed by our presence.
He's like, I do not have time for you.
Exactly.
He's very much... Oh, what he reminds me a little bit of the sarcastic guy from Game of Thrones. That kind of like... the guy that became friends with the missing hand man. I don't do names. The one that was a really good swordsman. Yeah, that's the one. It's like him after inheriting loads of money.
Yep. Which he actually does in the show. Eventually.
So he's got a Zweihander, fantastic, and he's going to have plate, a plate breastplate, doink. Not a helm, yeah. Plate leggings, yep. Just general badassery. Okay, cool. And by the looks of it, he stole that sword from an elf. cut the elf's bollocks
go
off.
as far as to say Druki.
Yes.
No, they are not called Druki in
Well,
fantasy,
I know what you mean. Yeah, a dark elf. Yep. I think, I mean, it looks like it.
It looks a little bit too mean for a high elf, yeah.
Yeah, that little bit of a curve is... It's not quite an executioner's blade, but some elf slaver's blade, I reckon. Nice bit of cannon there, for anyone that's looking for cannon.
He also does look like a dude who probably strangled the previous owner of the blade with his bare hands.
Yeah. Yeah. Pretty much. That's Bando's Godsword from RuneScape. Agility 80, toughness 80. Yeah, that's true. Like, toughness 44 is not fine. I'm going to go 65. Agility. Well, let's just, like, press this characteristic button a few more times. There you go. That sounds about right. So, weapon skill 70, toughness 60, agility 50. Yeah, I mean, we could make him a judicial champ. Nah, judicial champion's too much. It's too much. It's too much. You're all crazy. Maybe Zweihander is two-handed damaging hack. Fuck it. It's an elf Zweihander. Oh, you know what? Dark elf executioner blade, which is going to have the same stats as a Zweihander, but it's going to be fast as well.
Scary.
Fast, or maybe balanced, or something like that. Accurate, defensive. I might give it defensive. Maybe it's good for parrying. Yeah, give it defensive. Toughness 60. Yeah, it is insane. It is insane, but he's like...
If he took out the dark elf slaver that captured him and took his weapon, he got toughness 60.
Yep. No, he's gonna be the baddest of the badasses, so that's fine for me. Yeah, I know it's obviously ridiculous for a human. That's just fine. Right, duplicate this one, and then we're gonna go. What did we get up to? 17? 16? 16, I think. Let's just check 15. Yep. 16. Right. 16. View character artwork. Okay. This guy's a little bit less experienced, but looks geared. So we're going to go with... Oh, let me just check on the goblin pictures and portraits, how they're coming along. The squigs are looking ridiculous. There you go. If your guy levels up, he's got 60. Yeah, well, this is a leveled up dude in a world that's unforgiving, in a campaign where the GM doesn't give three fucks, everyone can die. So, yeah, that's the direction we're going. These it really doesn't like doing goblin archers. I need to think of some other tokens we need to do, so let me just let me have a little think. Anyone else think of some stuff that Hydra hasn't done that needs to be done? It doesn't matter if you don't know what I've done, it's fine, we'll just do stuff together. It's all good. I'm just going to put 3 question marks, Warhammer Fantasy. Let's just see what comes up. Right, this guy needs a new name. He's going to be a fairly basic bitch. He's going to have a plate breastplate. Is that studded? Let's just put plate. No plate leggings, though, I think. Just a breastplate. Plate braces, too. There we go. And what's he got on his back? Not a rapier or a main gorge. I'm going to give him like a flail. Something. A military flail. There you go. That'll do. Are there any rouse? Am I being dumb here? Did I make tea? Oh no, I've got beer. Budweiser today, it was on offer. I've been really cutting down on the beer though, just in case you were worried. Luitvold Eklig. Duplicate. Right, number 17. Oh Jesus. Oh, we got so many more to do. Okay, we're gonna have to speed up. It's fine, we got 17. What's his name? His name is Markford. Markford, what do you look like? Speak to me about your character. A massive hat. Trappings. What does your massive hat tell me? You don't have a military flail. It looks like he has a staff for some strange reason. It's a long story. But he has...
I know what kind of staff. A golden dark.
A golden dark.
Yeah, which is pretty much just a
staff
that gets thicker the more it goes to the top, and has a little pokey metal part on top. It was used. It would, in this case, it would come from the wastelands, so Marienbogen area. It's a Dutch staff, and it translates to "Good day, sir." Pretty much.
Fantastic.
Like, fuck off. Like,
well, how do you spell it?
The head or poke them like guard style.
Is it like Goden? Godden Doug?
Yeah.
Godden Doug.
And then
okay.
Exactly.
Okay. So it's did you say it has a spike on the end?
Yeah, a little pokey metal spike on top, if somebody doesn't want to listen.
Defensive, pummel,
Oh, the Dutchman corrected me. It's Goeden.
Guten Tag. Guten Tag, meine Freund. Bonk. Alright, that's fine. It's just going to be... a staff with 1 more damage. There you go. Fantastic. Now cannon. Alright, excellent. So that guy's in. Markfult, Kriegshag. I'm not reading them. I'm sorry, Dewey, for butchering your language. Okay, we just got to get through this. What have we got now? Okay, another sword. Oh, hello, a person did a thing. What's happened? A new sub? Welcome on board. Woo, woo, woo. I need some flashy stuff. LEDs. Yeah, welcome. Welcome to the group of people that do the stuff on the internet and the things. We're alright. Yeah, that's fine by me. That guy can just kind of stay as is. What tier are all of these guys? Am I making them all... Oh, he's only a fencer. Congratulations, you're now a duelist as well. Doink. Yeah, that's better. Right. Duplicate. Doink. Yeah, okay, all of these guys will be level 2 from now. 18. Give this guy a new name. Quintus. Quintus, excellent name. Excellent name. That's the same one. Fine. Number 19. And Quintus, let's look at you now. Oh, he looks so young and attractive. And he looks like he... Fuck it, he's going to have a pike. Because no one ever has a pike in this game.
And that, even though pikes are fucking awesome.
Pikes are awesome. I've never seen a player with a pike. We need more.
I think Celeb had a halberd for a while, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he was whacking and thwacking and beating off mutants with it. It's basically a short pike with an axe on it. It's more dwarven. Right, Quintus. Duplicate a bit of that. Okay, what have we got now? Number 2 from a while ago. Change your name. Joseph. View token artwork. Excellent. While that's happening, let's see what the question marks are. Oh, it's still 0%. Okay, well, it's thinking about that in the meantime, Squigs. This is going to be like a bit of an ADHD stream now because I'm going to bounce between things a lot. It's fine if you do 3 things at once simultaneously. You can mimic pressure, which might make you work faster or have a panic attack. Either or. Okay, well that guy can just stay as is. Characteristics can go random a bit more. Use of duplicate. I did try to get a few different like colour schemes for these guys because a lot of them ended up looking like exactly the same. But so we've got like this guy who's green and shit.
Looking uniforms?
Well, like all of them kept coming out like yellow and piss and shit. So I was like, what about all the other provinces? So, and I know like the land snakes don't base their colours on where they're from, as far as I understand it. It's just kind of like, what colours do you like? Use these colours, I think. I might be wrong, but as far as I understand, that's kind of how they went about it. So, this guy looks cool though, and he's going to have a he's got an upside down hammer at the moment. Hammer? A war hammer. No. Cavalry hammer. Seems appropriate. Very nice. Yo, what's up, Silas? Okay, so this guy now needs a new name. Orban. Okay, congratulations, Orban the Warhammer. Duplicate. I'd also officially like to welcome Henry Cavill to the to the Warhammer community in terms of actually making shit for it. The legend. Can't wait. Can't wait for Amazon to make some.
I feel pretty safe with him. Like, he had the balls to say, I stopped playing The Witcher because this is not what I imagined The Witcher to be.
Is that actually why he stopped?
Yeah.
Oh, fair play. Fair play.
He argued like through the first 2 seasons. He already argued with the director all the time. There's an interview with the director who was very grateful for all the input from Henry Cavill.
Who they ignored.
People didn't know the fucking topic and they didn't care for it. And he was the only one sitting there like, no, that's not how it goes.
Wow. That doesn't surprise me at all, actually. The question is, will Amazon do a Rings of Power? Like,
if they do, I would assume he will jump off the boat.
Probably, and be like,
he's executive producer. He can say, I don't care, I don't play.
I tell you what, I reckon he just won't strike a deal with Amazon, or if he does, he'll be like, we're doing it my way. I am putting because if it's like The Witcher and it's a case of like you either have Henry and it carries on going, like The Witcher would have been fine if you just left him in it and carried on and let him, like, and you didn't fuck it up and he stayed. It's like there's so much money to be made just by him being in it because everyone loves him. The fact that he's gone, like, I have zero interest in The Witcher now.
Yep. If they had a sexy Jennifer, I would still watch it, but
yeah. I mean, so many things were.
I'm a simple man.
We're all very simple men, really. But yeah, me too. Yeah, strange casting choices for that, really. Some, like Lord of the Rings, went and cast a bunch of people that no one had ever heard of, but did an amazing job of picking everyone perfectly for the roles. Did you know it was Orlando Bloom's first film?
Some surfer boy, I bet.
Legolas.
Oh shit!
That Lord of the Rings was his first film, and he went straight into Pirates of the Caribbean afterwards.
Yeah.
That was his first acting gig, and it's like, the hell? They cast a load of people like that, and it's like, they knew how to cast though.
Most of the riders of Rohan were women with the fake beards on because they owned the horses and knew how to ride them.
That's hilarious. That's hilarious. Right, Bastion.
Hello.
Oh, he's definitely got a pike. Spear. Nope, sorry, mate. It's got to be a pike. Pike. He's announced it with Amazon. Ah, right. I forgot about that detail. He's from Canterbury. He looks like a Canterbury lad.
Isn't pike the name you guys overseas on your little island use for gypsies?
Pikeys.
Okay.
Yeah, a pike is a fish.
Right.
And to be a pikey is derogative slang for
people like Phoenix.
No, it's actually for like the Irish travellers.
Is it?
It's like the Romani ones are normally just known as travellers. No, it's not quite that clear, but that's like a. That's
as it is with the derogatory terms of people.
Yeah, exactly. It's
from the Brad Pitt movie.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, it was definitely a thing before then, but I got in a lot of trouble once for saying it in a Warhammer shop of all places. I kid you not. I was in a shop and they reduced the amount of models in a packet, and I was like 15, and I said to my friend right next to me, "Man, I don't want to say the word right now in case there's one behind me." But I said, "That's really pikey." And the guy behind me was a traveller. And he was like, "Did you just say pikey?" And he was like, "I would beat the shit out of you right now." But he had like this 3-year-old with him. And he's like, "I'm not going to beat you up, but be warned." And I was like, well, that was uncomfortable. I was like a 15-year-old skinny nerd. I was not prepared for that. I just watched Snatch as well, so I was like, everything was pikey. Because,
yeah, right. That's where I had it from.
Yeah, I literally just watched it, and that was like my word of the day. So, yeah, good lord, that was a narrow escape. I could have woken up in a ditch. Yeah, but there you go. True story. True story. Right. Right. Lingibus Shrips, something like that.
What? Oh.
I've lost him already. His name's here somewhere. Luthold? No. Oh. Libingus.
Sure.
sounds not German at all to the German. He's got different colours though, so that's fine. What weapon does he have? He does not have a pike. He's going to have a spear. I'm not even going to use these guys in the campaign, I bet. They're just kind of be... Get rid of his blessed prate. Yeah, get rid of that.
Give him a short spear. Like a, what's it called? An assegai? Something like that.
It does look like a short spear, doesn't it? Looks more like a walking stick, but... I'll call it a short spear. And I will make it from very long to just long. And change it to be one-handed. There you go. Although that's the only weapon he's got, so that's fine. Right. Lingus.
First name, Kunni.
I was thinking that's where my brain was going. 24. Okay, we've got like 8 left to do.
Yeah, well, his name is Lingus, and he's just really cunning.
Riddle Hernicus.
That's his nickname.
Riddle Hernicus. View your art. Okay, I like the yellows. He looks like he's back to a rapier, maybe. I mean, that is a very ambiguous weapon. Not a short spear. I'm just going to give him a hand weapon. Because if he wants to be ambiguous, that's fine. So can I. Right. A lot of these guys need their stats.
They look really cool.
Yeah, I really like some of these. They're they've come out okay. Riddle Hernicus. Nope. Mitrios Schlimmen. Where are you, Mitrios? I'm butchering their names, just like I'll butcher their Warhammer canon. I like him. He's cool. I don't quite know what's on the end of his stick.
The enemy, I hope.
I don't know. It looks like a... I have no idea.
Some witch stick.
A witch stick. Yeah. I don't know the canon for witch sticks, but I assume you just shake it and add a witch, and if it feels right, then it's a witch.
I would sign that.
Agreed.
Mostly just not marked as a witch myself, but yeah.
His hand is the wrong way around. Looks like it's something.
Yeah, it's. You need to look at this one quickly. Some of them are like that. Or just giving him a hand weapon because once again he wants to be ambiguous. Oh, he's got 2 hand weapons. Fine. Yeah. Okay, he's got a hand weapon and a back to front hand, which qualifies as another hand weapon. Duplicate. We've got some.
He's ambidextrous, but in a different way.
He can hold things back to front. Let's have a look. 26 web P. Okay. This one looks like we could be onto a winner.
Looks like that thing is like you know the marching bands. They have this dude walking in front of them, and he holds the beat with the long staff sort of thing.
Yeah.
That's sort of what he.
Yes. Yeah. Like a. Yeah, I'm with you. A scepter, I guess.
Yeah.
Law, Lenka, something. Fine. Duplicate. Another one here. We're nearly there, guys. We're nearly through the mercenaries. Number 3. Okay, we're back to the other coloured ones.
Other coloured ones.
I'm inclusive, all right. There's all sorts of colours here. Black and yellow. There you go. Dangerous. I like his helmet.
Yellow. Oh wait. Sorry.
Why have you got to bring the Chinese into this? Leave it. This is a family stream. This is a helmet. I'm going to have an open helmet. Our first helmet. An open plate helm. Congratulations. He has an open plate helm and one hand weapon and a pistol. Sure, a pistol. He looks like a pistol man.
Yep.
Shot and powder. Small shot and powder. Excellent. He's going to be Bella Crucial. Mert. There you go. Mert Leechlin. Duplicate. So what I'm planning on doing is actually using some of this to help me just improvise stuff in the sessions. So I'm basically just going to be like, roll a d20 and I'll pick the 20th, like, the 15th one down, and then that, that's the NPC that you meet. So just to kind of keep me on my toes as well. That's the plan. We got a younger guy, so let's make him career. Oh, he's only a tier 1 anyway. He's rubbish. Yep, alright, Mert. Absolutely fine by me. Sure, Gottfried. Duplicate. Let's go for another one. How far are we away? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Like 6 left. 6 left.
Oh boy.
This guy has no weapon. He has a goblet. And a fat arse. Let's put that in trappings. I'm just going to give him a hand weapon. He's just going to be Johann Blauterich. Yeah, I may give some of these some extra careers for the backgrounds at a later date, just to make them like have a little bit more fluff. If some of them look like they, I don't know, used to be a noble envoy or something, and But for now, let's just get it so they're passable, right? Mm-hmm. You know me, bare minimum Hydra. Except for when it comes for prep. Oh, I like this guy. He looks like he knows all the things. Look at those cheekbones. It's like a perfect 65 degrees. It's kind of weird looking, but and I like his goblet that is literally resting on his knob. I don't know if you can see that, but
you should call him Baldric.
Baldric. Let's see what the Sorgrim, Brimbad, Reinhard. There you go. It's got Baldric as his second name. Hand weapon. Very tempted to give him a blunderbuss, but not now. I want to give... I haven't got any... yeah, I don't have any black powder wielding kind of tokens at the moment. That's fine.
The thing that he's got around his neck, that's a Spanish collar, right?
I think so, yeah.
That's what it's called in English here? Because...
Sure.
I was in a band and our name was Spanish collar, but we named it that because... I don't know if it's the same in English, but in Dutch, it's also a horrible disease you can have on your penis.
Oh.
Let me guess, it's ring-shaped?
And it's the same color, and it looks like that.
Nice. Nice. Oh, dear.
Yeah, it's an educational stream today.
Yeah. Remember to check your penis, folks. The first sign of a Spanish collar, get the Inquisition.
It won't expect that.
No. It definitely won't. Okay, there you go, Mr. Grasser. Trapping. Yeah, just hand weapon. Duplicate. Another Grasser. And I think we're pretty much there. We're pretty much there. 8, 9, and Spearman left to go. Oh, it's a nice looking man. Looks like he's seen a bit of the world. Not that much of it, but a bit. He's still quite clean looking. Not enough dirt and blood on him. Maybe some nobles. Too old to be a noble's son, I guess, but, well, I don't know. Insert canon here. Or rather, make up some shit on the day, if you're the GM, which is me. Right. There we go.
Like the captain of something, like a cannon crew. Or...
Could be, yeah. Yeah, I like that.
He got that stare.
Yeah, and he's deaf on one ear.
What?
Right. What do we got here? Ah, this guy. This guy looks like a deal maker to me. He looks like a former charlatan or card shark or something. The other one gossips about the others. Yeah, agreed. Agreed. Right. Oh, this guy has what? Weapon skill 19?
Oh, he's the musician or something.
Yeah, it sounds like it. Drum.
Or the powder monkey.
I'm gonna give him a heavy crossbow. He does look like a singer. Needhart, Grushberg, short. And which means we just duplicate this one more time. Da, 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 and I just called this one Spearman because I'm a pleb. Oh, we've already done that one. Fine. Delete. Alright, congratulations. We now have blacksmiths and mercenaries. Right, I'm going to make some token. Do we get question mark? Oh, okay, this is question mark. Kind of cool. I'll just do a couple more question marks in the meantime. I need to set GIMP redoing some more images, so remove all images, add more, add folder. What should we do next? I'll give you guys, Dewey, Yoris, I'll give you guys priority choice. We have soldiers, we have tavern folk, we have lawyers, we have fishermen, and we have thugs.
Did you say tavern folk?
Right,
Tavern
folk.
Yeah.
Oh, and barmaids as well. I forgot about them.
I figured that's part of the whole deal.
Tavern folk, or I can't find barmaids actually in this one, which I downloaded, so they'll have to wait. Tavern folk.
Sure.
Right. Use that. Apply. Okay, so that's doing that at the moment. Fine. Cool. These images don't really make much sense, do they? Right. Let's just scroll up a load and go through some of the other shit that I've done. I've done quite a few cartwrights as well. I've done some cart drivers that I'm quite happy with. The spider riders all came out completely fucked up. So
yeah. Mixing two animals or two different creatures is really fucking hard.
So this is one of the better spider riders that I got, which I'm fairly happy with, but it's nothing like a goblin on top. I like the eldritch horror that is its face. Like, that's cool. I'm all down for the spider looking terrifying, but with V4, the moment it zooms out, it doesn't give a shit anymore about what's like the details. It just is like, fuck it, I do my own thing. So I included like 7 images of a goblin to be like, can you keep it goblin like? No was the answer, basically. So yeah, but it's fine. That and fanatics. Not. I even tried to get one holding a net. That did not work either. A goblin spider rider. We've got goblins on motorbikes here, which is pretty cool. Let's have a look at some of the actual good stuff. We've got a goblin thug that looks... I'm not exactly sure who that looks like. Squig. This is just if you type the word... No, round, fat, running squig. I like number 3. Number 3 is like a cuddly toy. Be quite terrifying. Genuinely. This is just the word squig. So it does have a rough idea on squig. It doesn't have a great idea on like what to do with it. But it has a rough idea. Like, they're a bit too cute looking.
You didn't use any reference pictures for that?
Not for that one, no. No, I just wanted to see if it knew what squig was. And apparently it's not too bad. The other squigs I did use reference images for. These are goblin netters, none of which worked. I think, like... Yeah, none of these ended up looking like goblins. I had to work quite hard to get the noses that I got. So when people say that they're too small, it's like... Yeah, but they're my too small.
No stripe.
They're big enough for me, okay?
Sure, no stripe, yeah.
They're just fine. They're just fine the way they are. I've got a Reichland bear in here as well. I like this one, although it has a sword for no apparent reason.
Wait, you got a bear with a sword?
Yeah, it kind of attached a sword to its finger. I was like, oh, that's a cool, like, Ulrich thing. But no, it's a bit too, like... Oh yeah, we've got, like, hero bear in armour was number 1 here, and samurai bear being number 3. Number 4, rather, with 2 swords. 2 katana. Standard. This is one of the cool pictures I did like. I really like this one. I just like the picture.
Yeah.
I'm just going to make some variations of that, you know what? That's actually the core goblin that ended up being my night goblin. I ended up putting a hood and robe on him to turn him into the existing goblin. So God bless this goblin for being who he is, because like my first goblins were these. This I think was my first or second attempt.
Close enough.
Well, leaves a little bit to be desired. Number 2 here is like, yeah, that looks like it's from a film that I'd be scared to watch as a child. Yeah, fucking creepy art style. Oh yeah, I did some ogres, and like, yeah, well, I'm like, yeah, it's ogre-ish. Remember, we're off brand. We're off brand. Oh yeah, number 1's not too bad. I need to kind of hide the. I love the fact they went for boob plates for a lot of these. Actually, I'm going to do 4 versions of number 1 because it's actually not terrible. No, the rest are kind of crap.
Let's see my ogre in dark type.
Oh lord, that one is. Yeah, as you couldn't use that one, it is. Be immediately cancelled.
There we go. Nice. I mean, it's off-brand. It's off-brand, but it's fine. This one's got a neck warmer. That's cute. And he's got no nipples either, but that's fine.
No nipples? How dare?
He didn't need them. He's not going to breastfeed anyway. I put chubby as well. Like, in what world is that chubby? That's like...
Yeah, that's morbidly obese.
That's diabetes. That is not chubby. You came on, immediately cancelled. And hello and goodbye, Snow. This guy's eating broccoli, I think.
Maybe that's his name, Chubby.
Chubs.
Yeah.
I like this one. He's like, yeah, I come from the Norderland. I am a Norderlander.
Looks like he's 3 Nordlanders.
He's probably eaten 3 Norderlanders. This guy has horns. We'll move on from him. This guy has a nipple piercing. Oh, he has a button for a nipple. That's hilarious. Everyone kept making fun of his nipple, so he just replaced it with a stud instead. Oh, and this guy I love. He's got like 2 cannonballs attached to a chain around his neck, which kind of look like boobs. So I'm gonna have. I mean, he's not going to be in this campaign, but I'm going to make an NPC, and he's going to be called Moobs. And he's going to have no idea why, and it's going to be his catching thingy that he throws at people. It's going to be one of those. How would you call it? A bowler. That's it. Yeah. But made of cannonballs and a fucking chain. So
that sounds effective.
Yeah, it'll just rip you in half.
Yeah.
They made rules for that in fantasy once. It was a different type of cannon shot that was 2 units wide and basically fired 2 small cannonballs.
Yeah, that's a historically actual real thing used to tear down sails.
Yeah. Ah, okay.
He hit the mast.
Yeah. I didn't know they used it for tearing down sails. I thought it was just for infantry. Makes sense.
That's what you get grape shot for.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
I like this guy. He's cool. He's like, he's got that Sigma ogre thing going on. No, but Hydra, they don't look like my minis. Bite me. We're going off brand.
Making your own Warhammer with blackjack and hookers.
Yeah, pretty much. I like this dude. Like, I don't know who he is. I mean, this is probably Ulrich himself. The guy looks like he's frickin' killed 15 White Walkers with his frickin' beard. What a legend. Perfect. What do we got here? Yep, nothing that looks anything like... Are these my dwarfs? They might have been. I'm not sure. Ah, yes, they're my dwarf thugs. A few of them are passable, not these ones. I like this guy. Whoever the hell he is, he's not a dwarf. And also, everyone's going to say that my dwarf beards are too short, and it's also like, yeah, bite me. You cannot make the beards any longer. I've tried. Well, you can, but it's wildly inconsistent. A lot of these will just pass for Norskans. A lot of them will just pass for Norskans. We do have some dwarfs in here somewhere. I went through a dwarf phase before I got here. My cart drivers. I'll just stop at my favourite one there. I fucking love him. He's amazing. He has an intelligence of 14. That's canon. And he does not speak any language.
Probably had an accident once.
Oh, probably. Like, his tongue was hit by a shovel or something and his nose went halfway into his brain. Yeah. Okay. Let's have a check on the files, see if they're done. Alright, mercenaries. So now we go to Tavern Folk Brass, and naturally it's not saved them in the right place.
Why would it?
Oh, the good news is that we only have 45 Tavern Folk to do.
There you
go. Paste.
In the entire campaign, we won't go into a tavern.
Pretty much. I'm only planning like 6 sessions or whatever. I'm gonna have a baby after like 4. Mm-hmm. This is all just. But I don't know. I'm hoping. I do genuinely hope that they help some people that need like token art and stuff, because like there is a lot of thematically consistent stuff there. Mm-hmm. So there's already easily enough for someone to run a campaign. I think there's probably about 500 already. Excuse me while I just get comfy. There we go. I just slipped into something more comfortable. No, I just crossed my legs. Yeah, I know. I feel more creative when I do that.
Did you do it like the lady in Basic Instinct?
I did it like a French girl.
We're
fucking nerds. I love you guys. I found my people. Tavern Folk. Remember, we have to be careful with copyright here, so I haven't made... what did I nearly... Yeah. Basically, this is like Warhammer, but not. Wink, wink.
Just call it Kriegshammer.
Kriegshammer?
It's a German word.
Oh, nice.
It's your Kriegshammer campaign.
Yeah. I haven't actually made peasants. I haven't made beggars. Excellent.
Oh,
so in the background, while we're doing this...
Wouldn't actually the actual thing be called Kampfhammer?
Kampfhammer?
I mean, war is Krieg.
Yeah, that's the literal translation. Yeah. The actual name of the thing.
Yeah, that would be Warhammer. Kriegshammer. Kampfhammer.
Yeah.
What?
Words in
What?
English. Different languages.
Okay.
So then we get...
I don't like this image. That's scary. This would be like the goblin that comes to town to sell his... He's got like a frickin' Tupperware box full of... Here's my mushroom soup I made. I've made ham, pea and soup for everyone. It's good for you, honest. That's nice concept art sort of style. And he's still quite literally chubby. Okay, well, let's wait and see what happens there. We're just going to...
like he's been trick-or-treating or something.
Yeah. Peasants. Okay. Oh, I do have to do some festival folk as well, because we're going to have... we're going to have a festival in our session. And the theme of the festival is going to be fire. Happy face. It's going to be a fun and dangerous festival. just how the English like it. So, tavern folk, let's just get rid of apprentice artisan. Let's get rid of some talents. We'll make a naked man. And I guess we'll just call him a villager. I love the fact that villager's quite a hardy frickin' career in this.
Yep. So
he's automatically harder than half of our party.
The only thing it lacks is willpower. It's not in the entire career.
Oh.
Or cool. So they'll be tough, but scaredy pants.
Oh, that's fine. Career. Villager. Oh, there we go. We'll literally just make him a peasant. Perfect. Career, and we'll go for complete. So what did he get for that? .42 toughness, apparently. Strong back, strong-minded, strong soup.
Strong odor.
Pretty much. Alright, so we go back to here. We go to Tavern Folk Brass. We go Tavern Folk 1. Doink. Oh, that's a woman. Female. There you go. We're not racist. Eleanor. We're going to go here. We're going to go view artwork. There we go. Don't ask me what's in her mouse. Oh, God. That's not what I meant to say. Do not ask me what's in her mouth. I think it looks like she's got some worms around her neck for a necklace and she's sucking on one. That's my guess.
Rish.
Or maybe they're hooks. I don't know. Either way, slightly gross.
She's the town piercer.
Oh God, the cut wife, if that's what you call
Oh
them.
yeah.
Yeah. Oh God, that's fucking bleak. Okay. Well, I guess we're just going to dwell on that for a bit. I haven't made any witches yet, but I will make someone more witchy than that. Right. We're going to duplicate her. And we're going to go probably find that the next one is a man, just to make my life harder. Of course it is.
Haha. You're first, as it gets hard from men. Yeah, God, I should believe.
Okay. Oh, and most of these drinks seem to come in straws, with straws rather.
It's custom in Tama. It was a dwarven development that was, created there.
Yep.
It's what put Tama on the map, right?
Pretty much. I like this guy's look though. He's a bit like, I'm not quite sure why you're telling me this story. I'm looking for my opportunity to leave. That's why I like all these random pictures though, because each face kind of... Most of the faces give you something to work with.
Yeah.
And those that don't, they still give you something to work with, but just normally, I don't know, something odd. Anyway. So we got that guy. Duplicate. We're going to go for here. Another one. What have we got here? Let's... Oh, I like this guy. This guy's seen some shit, and he's sucking on a matchstick. He looks like a naval guy.
Yarr.
Let's go with careers. Seaman. Just waiting for it, do I?
No, I got myself under control.
No.
All is good.
Okay, we're good. Landsman, seaman. Okay, fine. He could be a landsman and a seaman and a villager.
I remember when I used to be on the sea, but now I'm only on the land.
Jesus, 54 agility.
Why do I have a wheel in me pants? It's driving me nuts.
Brigand like. Right, perfect. We're not going to duplicate him because we would be duplicating someone with far too many stats. So, back to here. Tavern Folk 11. That's the one I just did. Awesome! Gunther! Where are you, Gunther? It's going to be so hard to remember all these names. This guy's got a spoon in his mouth. And he's like, my straw's not working. Hilarious. Maybe he's like trying to dip the bottom bit of the spoon in to lift it up so it drips into his mouth. I don't know. The villagers in this look like they're going to be having... Not all of them have these things in their mouth. It's just... I like the pictures, so... And quite a lot of the time, I genuinely think it's going to lead to some...
Oh! I know what you could say canonically why they all have something in the mouth. It looks a little bit like the handle of a spoon. So maybe there is an iron deficiency going around. And they all are, told by the local medic, to lick spoons.
Yep.
There you go.
Got to suck on a spoon. There's some good pint glasses in this setting as well. So that I like. And what it looks like to me is that you get a massive jug of ale for your table, and you also get a pint glass. Yeah. So just to pour it into. So saves the barmaid from working too hard. So it's going to be like...
equivalent of leave the bottle.
Yeah, pretty much. It's a pitcher. It's a pitcher. Yeah. It's economical and social. Yeah. I like this guy. It's like, I don't know if I should have done that. Yeah, definitely see his fingers quivering, wondering if he's made the right life choices. Excellent. He does need a name though. Rutger. What's going to be his former... Okay, a former sentry, and he's seen some shit.
Everyone has seen some shit in Tama.
Oh wow, it's got ballistic... Yeah. I mean, most of these guys are born recently, though. What's up, Jarl? How's it going?
I mean, he's 18 years old. It doesn't look like it anymore, but that's just how Tama deals.
Pretty much. Duplicate. Okay, right. What's the next guy? What's the next life story? Oh, it's the same one again. Go away. Okay. Aha! And not Gunther. Laurentius. What? I need some smaller names. Melchid. Knockelmund. Something. There you go. This guy's keeping his keg all to himself. This is my keg. Stay back. Love it. Just a peasant for him. Yeah, just a lowly peasant. I'm not going to bother with giving these guys trappings because it's going to be like just roll 1d5 pennies for each. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Well, he's got 5 fingers, but that's close enough. Nice session prep. Yeah, fair enough. What are you preparing for? Let's get everyone throwing ideas out there. I've got a crazy German and a Dutchman in the chat with me right now, so you can get basically lots of European ideas. Right. I like his glass. I like him generally. He is a winner.
If he drank the entire cake, yeah.
He has the same look my cat has when I try to steal her food.
I like this lady. She's... I'm not quite sure what that look is telling me. It's like, I've got a teapot here. I'm not afraid to throw it on you. Oh god, her fingers. I've just seen her fingers. Oh, the arthritis. The mutations. Get the witch hunter. A Norse holiday themed rather than Christmas. A Norse holiday themed one shot. How about you have to go and save a bunch of halflings that are being forced to work within a factory from a slave driver that always wears blood red soaked robes.
Everybody likes him really, really well.
Exactly. Because he makes the halflings make toys and toffee apples. Right, Uta Roshman. Sure, fine.
Uta?
Uta?
Name?
Or UTE. I mean...
Uta, no, yeah. That's female.
Right, let's see what we got for 16. These, oh god, her hand. Ah, my eyes. I'm just going to delete her. Right, that hand just, that didn't happen. God, I forgot that these... Okay, well, she actually looks like she has an extra finger. You can tell by her face. So, why is it so off with the fingers?
Yeah.
In some situations, it gets all of them right, and others, I'm going to roll with this one. Julianne. No, that's a pretty name. Greta. There you go. Perfect.
That was the name of my grandma.
Oh, I'm sorry. It used to be a pretty name.
Wait, my grandma was a pretty woman in her time.
There you go.
Are you implying my grandma wasn't a pretty woman? Have it thee.
Only that Greta Thunberg ruined it.
Right.
I like this guy. He's definitely got a potato in there somewhere as well. Maybe he's got a bucket of broth. According to the average number of fingers on the villagers, this should end with a visit from the witch hunter. Yes, most probably. You've been playing so much Dwarf Fortress that you desperately want to have a dwarven settlement in some capacity. Well, you're Norska. Why not have Norskan dwarfs? They can be Scottish instead of from Yorkshire.
Achaidh is the northern dwarf fortress.
Yeah, exactly.
Norska. Yeah.
Have a little outpost. Go crazy. Make them slightly Scottish, so make them all obsessed with wearing not as much clothing as they need, so they're nearly freezing to death, and they're in complete and utter denial about nearly dying. That's all the Scottish people I know. Look at me, I can wear a t-shirt when I'm really cold. Oh, I'm not cold. Yeah. Well, your nipple's 3 feet long.
What?
Exactly.
Came out of nowhere?
That's how cold they are.
Oh.
Ermlaus. Duplicate. I have two names of nobles for the town. I don't know if you've seen the Craig Ferguson clip where he talks in a German accent with his robot, and he says, "Hello, Hans. I am Klaus," and the other guy says, "You are Klaus. I am Hans." Anyway, we're going to have Hans and Klaus.
Okay.
And they're going to be more silly. Only slightly though. Only slightly.
Is that show still on? No, it isn't.
No, Craig Ferguson stopped years ago, and that's basically when television started going downhill.
But Taskmaster is still running.
Yeah,
It's actually really good.
My wife likes it. I'm kind of indifferent. This guy looks like he's chewing on the leather strap of something, and his nose is freaking. That's just awful. I'm just going to ignore that one. That's better. Another guy with a spoon in his mouth. It looks like a thermometer.
Yourself from iron deficiency.
You know what? I reckon, given Warhammer medicine, that the ailment for the galloping trots is to like put it in your mouth to warm it up and then put it up your bum. And but you got to leave the handle poking out, otherwise it doesn't work.
Yep.
I'm just thinking of what medieval people would do to try and fix something like that. It's like
pretty much everything you tell them.
Yeah, whatever you can think of. You've been in Moussalons. It's actually rare to see a person without any deformed limbs. Fair enough. Rhine Pertus Zuzna Hinrich Bizzledick. That's what I'll call him. That's not what his name says. Afternoon, Mr. Bizzledick. And it looks like everyone's ale is warm. Really?
Yeah.
Nice. What, Bizzledick?
An Erwin and Falk, and you got all my uncles covered.
Okay. Well, we're working on it. I like this guy. He looks like he used to be a merchant, so... I don't know. Yeah, maybe used to be a grave robber. Grave robber? He used to be an investigator. There you go. He looks like an investigator.
I'm hunting bodies.
Now he's just a lowly peasant. Or something between the three. Right, Henrik. Duplicate. Let's try another one. Number 20. Here we go. We got the good stuff coming now. I like this guy. I really like this guy. It's like, for whatever reason, he doesn't know how to carry a pitcher normally. Maybe he's got arthritis. He's got claw hands so badly that he can't actually open his fist, and this is the only way he can carry it.
How did he get that?
Fiddle too much with his stick.
He gripped. He gripped and he gripped. What did he grip?
His...
a whip?
Maybe he's a fisherman. Yeah, he could be a coach driver. Yeah.
Whip or a rod indeed, yeah. Or a shovel or a mining pick or...
Okay, what's going to have happened is he's a coachman that's seen some shit, and ever since he's seen the shit, he's never been able to open his hand. He still feels like he's gripping the reins right now.
Yep.
Yeah, sure, that's canon. Okay, he doesn't need to be an investigator and a sleuth as well, though. Just because I like the idea of speaking to a random NPC and them actually being like, maybe useful, rather than... And it gives me something to do. Gives me something to improvise, rather, which is... Tilush. Alright, Tilush. Where are you? Duplicate. Yoink. 21. What have we got? Is that a good one? Oh, this guy looks like he's a merchant, do you think? People smuggler?
Smuggler.
Yeah. Yeah, he's looking a bit shifty, isn't he?
He's sort of a... what you say? Underground railroad, but, you know, it's a scam.
Jarl, am I using AI character art? That's so smart. You need to do that. Yes, I am. Yes, I am, and I'm about 12,000 images deep right now, of which I've only saved about 3,000, but only 800 odd are Warhammer Fantasy. If you would like to save some time, I do have them on my Patreon page, where I am doing 30 days of AI art. So I have currently, excuse me while I sell out BRB. Towns, thugs, temples, tavern folk, soldiers, pine forests, militia, nobles, merchants, mercenaries, lawyers, woodsmen, gypsies.
He said the G word.
Off-brand. Guards, Gothic City, fishermen, farmers, busty barmaids, blacksmiths, and Dark Town. So it's there.
It's really good.
It's incredibly good.
It's not bad. I mean, as long as you can't count above 5, or 4 for that matter, because then you'll notice how many fingers some of them have.
Or horses with extra legs, or chickens with extra legs, or cats that look like gremlins.
Oh, that's a good point. Let's look at these peasants. These don't look dirty enough, so we need to. I like number 4 here. I like them, but busty barmaids. I didn't actually call them busty barmaids. It just so happens that a few of them are busty. I may have used prompts such as Instagram model and alluring for some of them, but the hormones made me do it. And what's the point in having power over creation if you don't create pretty things? And I created plenty of ugly things as well, so let me just have a little look-see for. I'll tell you what we'll do. Oh, I've got halflings as well. They're today's token pack, actually. I forgot about them. I've made some halfling chefs. There's a nice halfling. I like him. Old halfling. And slightly malnourished halfling. What else do we have? Where's halfling chefs? Halfling beggar. He looks kind of Slavic and cute. Halfling chef. From Tilia, probably. A Tilian halfling. Offering you some spaghetti cake.
Angry
halfling chef. Grumpy halfling chef. The halflings are a little all over the place. That's not all of them. I like this one. Just because he looks like a fucking puppet. And he's got like a worm pointing out of his mouth for whatever reason. Where's the picture of our player who's a halfling that is Megalod's? Ah, there we go. I've got Swedish chefs, but halflings. I love these. I really like these. Absolutely epic. And yes, some of them have pointy ears. And yes, that's the cause of a lot of racism because people actually call them white goblins a lot of the time. It really is quite cruel and harsh how those words can cut them to the bone. But they're halflings.
Yep.
They're evil.
White goblins.
Yep. There you go, slightly mad chef. He's got a half hat, half turban. Kind of like that one.
He's from Norska. You can't understand him.
This is, yeah, pretty much. And this is his not so intelligent brother, who likes to wear different colours. There you go. Oh yes, and don't forget I've got 95-year-old arthritic hands grandpa who likes to cook bean stew. Can't go wrong with that. Bean stew.
Calling me over directly.
Looks a lot. Oh, okay, here's one of the actual ones. I've some of these I'm actually using. Some of them they're more like throwaways. But there you go. I like him. Again, pointy ears, off-brand. Okay, I'm going off-brand. It's fine. And this looks like a celebrity, but I can't think of his name. If anyone can give me the name, you get some Hydra points. Spend them on the new bike. You probably can't. I don't know what to do with Hydra points. Where is Halfling nobles, yes. Why didn't I damn, I need to go back and do something. This is how the halfling started, just as children. I basically started with these and then made them older. It took quite a while. We just started off with midgets. It was a challenge. Yes, here's the original. How could you let one of those get murdered? Especially number 4. Look at that crying face. Epic. Where is our... There's one of our players. Our halfling bard. Who looks a little bit like Nick Frost. Dick in the facial hair. Right. Purely by chance, a waitress from Oktoberfest was on the template. Okay, let's... Just because sell out life. I tried to make Tifa from Final Fantasy into a barmaid, just because I wanted to kind of test myself and my artistic skills. No, didn't work.
Yep, nobody believed that.
Nope. Nope. This one kind of works. Like, it's a very well-rounded picture. It's quite sort of... Yep, quite nicely rounded. Yeah, she scares me. This lady's very pompous and her fingers scare me. She did have 10 fingers before we updated that. Yeah. That's Tifa, apparently. Got let down there. I mean, some of these would do for Yennefer. I think they're better than the Witcher's casting. Nothing against the actress, but... It does do some weird shaped boobs. I'll give it that. Yeah, she has literally 2 eggs in her bra. You can see them poking up there. These aren't actually the barmaids. If I just scroll down a bit further. There you go. We're into the... this is a Norderlander barmaid. We have a very miserable barmaid who's there to tell you off and smack your bum bum. We have more Tifa, miserable old lady barmaid. It's more of just a lady in a tavern. And somewhere we've got the very standard typical... we've got like a half Strigani barmaid. Got one that's basically not wearing anything on her boobs. One barmaid with a slightly awkward looking chest. Where are the actual good ones? Oh yeah, she had fucked up fingers. I've got about 40 in total. There's lots of pages. Lots of just random strangers at the bar. Kind of... I don't know what to make of her. Aside... Just don't look at the hand on the pint glass. So fucked up. Let me just find the actual good ones. There you go. I've got like 40 that just look a bit like this. A bit like that. Probably a little Western, not quite Warhammer-ish, and some of them are probably a little revealing. But this is all Mid-Journey, not me.
Sure.
I mean, you type in barmaid and it automatically adds cleavage. Some of them, like this lady, she's basically got a full-on stiff leather breastplate. She's geared to the teeth. And we got this lady who's coming to bring you a suspicious green drink. Everything's fine. This lady whose hand has fallen off. Yeah.
I think the barmaid search prompt is probably been overused by Dungeons and Dragons playing people.
Yeah. It's yeah. And
to clean
I'm gonna be honest. I just refreshed the pretty ones, so it's also. I'll put my hand up and say I'm also partly to blame, and I also put Instagram model in as well.
Yeah, but looking at the attire, it's more like Renaissance fair than
yeah,
and stuff like that. Yeah.
Oh, I like number 2 there. Jump. Let's go for some more variants there. Perfect. Yeah. So that wasn't a great showcase. Just take my word for it. Okay, there's a more classic one. The thing is I have to look through like 300 that I made to find that 25 that look passable. So, like, here's another one that's, you know, more normal. A lot of them seem to have these like things draped over their shoulders. It's kind of like what you'd wear at hairdressers to keep the hair off of you, but I don't know. It seems to work. You like the dance picture? Yeah, the dancing one's nice. Oh, here's a nice cute one. She's adorable. Look at that smile. I think she's got like 50 teeth, but it's fine. All the better for biting you with. And this one, oh god, that goofy smile. How could you? How could you not buy a drink? Anyway, let's go back to the man. Right, Berthrud, the smuggler, Mr. Topfer. Mr. Topfer, where are you, Mr. Topfer? You're right at the top there. Duplicate you. 22, and this is basically my GM prep for a campaign. I do this and a little bit of daydreaming about what a story could be, and then we're going to kind of go from there. Oh, definite Sherlock character there. He's been investigating some stuff, and he's heard some rumours. Could be a cavalryman, maybe, or an artist. Not an artist. Too many fingers.
Verenan investigator.
Yes. Yeah.
Undercover.
He's going to be... Get rid of Postilion. Get rid of Smuggler. Just an initiate. And an investigator. Excellent. And a sleuth, sure. To be honest, that's still... Yeah, well, he's got ridiculous stats already. He's just fine. Oh, his name was Kruger as well. That's kind of cool. It was. I changed it. Raphael. Mr. Lanka. Perfect. We need a dwarven grudge for someone in the chat. Someone had accidentally spilled a drink on the dwarf's beard.
No.
Yep, and it was wine as well. Someone spilled a whole glass of wine on the dwarf's beard.
Oven wine.
Fucking disgusting, vile. Oh my god, I can't.
And now he's got a pink bit of beard and it won't go away.
No. You did not just.
That's 3 grudgeonings. 3.
That's almost enough to take a Slayer oath. Only wine in your beard.
Right. Right, so Irene, there we go. Now, I will be honest, I'm not expecting these to really get used, but it's just nice to have the token packs, right? Because someone might just come in your chat and be like, hey, AI art seems like a really cool idea, and I'd be like, I've gone ahead and made it all for you already. Awesome. I knew it would come in handy. I knew it would. There's such a feckin' market for it because we just need good enough art, loads of it. It doesn't have to be perfect, it just needs to be good enough.
Yeah. quantity over quality.
Yeah, exactly. It just needs to be enough for a player to look at and be like, yeah, that's the location I'm in. It doesn't need to have every detail exactly perfect. And us as GMs, we can just be like, yeah, these details are a bit quirky, so the scene is quirky. It's fine. I love it. I absolutely love it. Peasant. Sure, she'll just be a peasant. Do all peasants have a ballistic skill of that? That is ridiculous. She's way too smart. There we go. Can't be an investigator if he can't even count on his 10 fingers. He can count to 12 on his fingers, I'll have you know. Right. Irene. Duplicate. Come on, Irene. Oh, I swear I'm many. Oh, God, we got so many more to do. But we can't stop now. That's not how it works. Character artwork. Oh, a happy man. Well, he's got a reason to be happy. Why is he so happy? What's his story?
Seen his wife?
He's just met a Stragani girl, and she said that she'd do naughty things to him for 3 silver. A board, a barrister, a busker, maybe? Maybe he can do a jig. A courier. I think he could be a courier, because he's always delivering terrible news with a smile. Got a message for you from Reichland. Everyone's dead. Goodbye.
Like, if you have to get bad news, I might as well.
That's why he's always drunk. Because of all the bad news all the time.
Oh, he's a happy depressive, is he?
He needs a lot of, I think you call it Dutch courage.
I'm going to just put him down as a runner. So,
yep.
Unnecessarily runny. There you go. Perfect. Reagan Valentin. Perfect. Duplicate. Let's have another one. 25. Ooh, saucy moustache. He knows some stuff. He knows some stuff. He's got a cheeky smile. Oh, he's got a cheeky smile. Whisker. Or I'm going to call him Whisker. There you go. We'd added an S. His career. Physician, maybe? Doctor.
No, he's like that something Robin Hood like.
An outlaw?
Yeah, but more legal, like maybe a trapper or a...
I'm just having a look through the careers for a peddler. No, not quite a peddler.
Woodsman,
maybe. Yeah, I've got
lumberjack.
I've got.
He's a lumberjack, and he's.
He could be a lumberjack. I do have a separate group of hunters, more Tarlight folks. Trader. Is there a lumberjack trade? I know there used to be in the old editions, didn't there?
It's trade is like a skill. So if you're a lumberjack, you just pick.
Okay.
Pick a villager with the trade lumberjack.
I might make him an aide. Yeah, which one does aide come from? Advisor. I mean, it's like it's a pretty low down one, but he's not quite. He's not quite posh enough for that. A boat hand? Nope. I've got lots of boat people.
What should we call it?
Charlatan? Maybe? A clerk?
Oh, it looks like a charlatan.
I might make him a clerk. Just a simple townsperson. Because he looks like he might be a bit of a burgermeister.
Protagonist.
Protagonist. Yeah, he could be. Careers, runner. I'm just going to go with clerk for now. Because I've got only like 400 left to go. What was his name? Whisker, that's the one. Duplicate. Right, what else have we got here? Oh, we got Kooky Old Man. Excellent. Oh, I like him. He knows some stuff. Alright, let's go to the images here too. Number 2. Let's go with 4 variants of number 2.
A large number 5.
Large number 5. Ah, you are so funny, Hans.
Yeah, I has had the clown for breakfast. It tasted funny.
Oh, look at those eyes. Disgusting. Definitely a witch. To the steakhouse. That's where all the steaks are.
Ah. It's the high stakes, yes?
For staking the fish.
Aha! Do you know why I be called the doctor? Because I cannot wait. Because I'm not patient. I'm the doctor. Okay.
God. I like number 2 here. Number 2 is a cool picture. It's not what I'm looking for, but it's cool. I need to go back to some old prompts. Oh, I know what I'll do. I'll introduce a little bit more chaos in my life. Let's go with Chaos 100. Yeah.
That sounds like see.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Chaos 100 for barmaids. Let's go. Freaking do it. I'm a mad lad. Let's go. I'm going to do the same for beggars as well.
Which is logical because beggars can't be choosers.
In dark. Medieval alley. Medieval Warhammer Fantasy. Medieval again. So medieval once. Poor, muddy, overcast. Dark, grim, dark, gritty. Yeah. Let's go with Chaos 60 for the beggar. Let's just see what happens. It's starting to look like a pretty happy village. Yeah, we've got some people in the tavern, I think, are going to be fairly chirpy. But it's also like a, life's awful, let's laugh about it. Jacob, perfect. Let's just keep these guys simple now. Back to just being a peasant. I think they've kept, an absolute fuck ton of talents. That's just fine. He's only got read and write 3 times. Let's just take a few of these off. They don't need quite so many talents.
It looks like a artisan.
Yeah, he does, doesn't he?
Like a carpenter or a cooper.
Yep. Oh, you talked me into it, sure. Apprentice artisan. Yeah, he actually looks like he's more than an apprentice, I think. He's that smile says I know what I'm doing.
Yeah, but he did cut off a bit of his finger, of his extra finger.
Yeah. Well, so it could blend in and be like, no, I don't have an extra one. What are you talking about? That's just a little stump here. All right, Jacob, perfect. There's still loads more. Duplicate. How are we doing? 27. Oh, good lord. Have we done this one already? We've done one that looked like him. We got too much flesh, do we?
No.
Wait, what? What was that noise? Ow!
Was Arnold Schwarzenegger reacting to bad news.
Oh.
Got to chopper.
Right, we have a woman in a bikini at the bar.
Wait, what? Sorry, what? I'm all ears.
Like, it's not the best drawing. She's got beautiful arm. Like, arm is absolutely perfect. She's holding the pint backwards, and for that alone, I suspect which. Number 3 is a cool picture, but it's not. Okay, here's the beggars. Here's the beggars. Chaos 60, not enough chaos. 1, 2, 3. She's got the right amount of fingers. Perfect.
That's actually more conspicuous than not having the right amount of fingers at this point.
Ah, but there are 2 fingers halfway down her shoulder that are just coming out of nowhere there.
That's more
That
like
third hand just appearing.
I like my women like my beer with extra fingers.
And she has a mark on her right breast that I'm pretty sure is a symbol of corn. Oh, okay. I don't know why you left a symbol of corn there, but
It just happened like that.
Between the two of you, this is a cool picture. I really like that. Yeah, that's neat. All right, we'll leave that open for a second while it's doing all the barmaids. I don't know if I did this guy, so we're just going to go for one of these. Career. Right, we're just going to make 23, 23, 23. Right, there we go. Right, that's Marius. Okay. Let's go. I'm just speed making now. Doink. Doink. Segart. Duplicate. We got any more good ones? Oh, we got a lady. Oh, we've got an underage drinker in the bar. Crap.
No, that's a halfling.
Could be, yeah. That's a good point. I haven't got any halfling women. You reckon that's a halfling?
Could be.
Full-blown halfling. Halfling. Sure, I'll apply those stats. Adela. Okay. Sure. We'll duplicate this guy instead. I'm just going to start at the bottom now just to mix it up a little bit. Linus. Perfect. What has Linus got in his life? Ooh, he's got a very good spoon under his tongue. Perfect lad. And he's got way too.
I heard that saying, born with a silver spoon in your mouth or something, and they misinterpreted it by they think you can become a noble by wearing a spoon in your mouth all day.
Yep.
I said pretty noble.
Linus Cock. Duplicate. Townfolk 8. Okay, slightly kooky one. He looks like a bit of an alchemist. Something like that. I'm just going to keep these as generics, though. See, some of them do have the right amount of fingers. Duplicate.
You have an apothecary already?
Kirsten. I haven't made them yet, but will.
Or doctors and...
Yeah, I haven't done doctors yet, but we do have a physician in the party, so that's on the to-do list. Will her... Oh, fuck it, we'll have 2 will hers. We're going to have some overlap with names by the time I've got like 1,000 NPCs.
That's only logical.
Yeah, exactly. And it's not like anyone's going to remember their names from the session anyway. Is this Melched or Marius or Linus? I can't remember. And like most of these will never be used. I just kind of like the idea that there's going to be some randomness, and you know, we might pick one, we might pick another.
Yeah, we can just grab a dude.
Exactly. There's a guy there. He's got some stats. We can just go get to work. Yeah, just nice and simple. Same with like fighters and you name it. That's the plan anyways, is have something that's there and ready so I can just forget about prep afterwards. Basically once I've got the little one, there's not going to be any time for that. Probably won't be any time to run the damn campaign, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. I like this guy. I'm going to load him up. I like this guy. He has very chubby hands. Is he a halfling, do you think? No, I think I'm just going to have him as a big man. A big man named Carol, for sure.
It's maybe... could be dwarf, even.
He could be, couldn't he? I do have I've got a token pack of dwarfs. I think that was yesterday's. And I would say I'm actually fairly happy with them. What I've got as well, which I quite like, is I've got a pack of mysterious strangers, which I can use as a bit of a wild card. Just people that kind of look a little bit unusual, like they're from somewhere else, or that they look a little dark and shady. I've got about 15 of those, just as well, a nice, Strigani mystic, or someone that could be a witch or a trader from a faraway land. Just like, yeah, it's the thing I like about the AI art, is it feels like it kind of tells stories, even though it's not. It's just taking random patterns and, well, I don't know. It's doing stuff. This guy's a yeoman, so that's cool. Duplicate. Right. I think we're nearly there. We're onto the big lads now. Duplicate. Oh. Let's load up that guy's actually. Jesus. Do not cross him. He's got like a Chaos Warrior helmet. He is definitely... He's eaten half of Norderland. Okay, so this guy... And I think... 43... we're definitely nearly there. Nikush Westerman. Yeah, he's another big lad. Yeah, these guys definitely need... Oh, someone's trying to steal the bottle from next to him. You can see just this creepy hand coming in. That's hilarious. Yeah, I guess I could give these guys like knight or fucking orc stats. Yeah, while I'm here, let's...
Just give them Slayer stats.
Yeah, that's a good idea. Yes. Troll Slayer career. There we go, that's a good idea. Troll Slayer, Giant Slayer. Perfect.
Good barbarian.
Yeah. Where's the other guy gone? I need to find the bugger. Nikush. Careers. Let's just go straight for Giant Slayer. Fuck it, these guys do look huge. Let's make them huge.
Yeah.
Yep, there we go. It looks slightly more spooky. And Yeoman, we're just going to give him a bit of Troll Slayer. Nice, nice, nice. Hand on the bottle. Yeah, yeah. That's what I like about this, though, is I can bring up the picture and be like, yeah, you noticed that a small halfling thief by his side is stealing his drink. Do you say anything? And they could be either responsible for the murder of a halfling or not. Only time will tell. Duplicate. I think we are... I've said that a few times, but I genuinely think we're nearly there. I think we're on 40. Okay, not quite. Ferdinand. Nice looking man. Duplicate. So we've done 40. Tavern folk number 4. Back to ladies. Female. There you go. Female human Veronica. Perfect. Alright, so now we have tavern folk. So we've got blacksmiths. We've got like 20. We've got mercenaries. I think we've got 25. And peasants. We've got none, because I haven't done peasants yet. And tavern folk, we've got, I think, 40 people. So we have 3 of the, 12 folders that I've made. I will be honest, some of them I think I'm just not going to do yet, because I just won't have the damn time. I need to do the locations as priority. And then actually I think I can get away with only doing just a few more, because it won't be in one session. There's not going to be that much that the players actually see, so it can kind of be done at a later time. That's kind of the plan anyway. Yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here, because I should go to bed because it's getting late. I'm going to be doing more prep over the weekend. Let's just see what's happened here in the meantime. There we go. We have one last barmaid to finish off with, who looks disgustingly clean and pretty. What about the beggars? Yeah, it's kind of lost the Warhammer theme, so we're going to have to go back a little bit. I think it's maybe not enough chaos, maybe too much. I don't know. We'll experiment, and I'll see you on the weekend. Toodaloo, guys.